as I was going over the Cork and Kerry mountains. I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol and then produced my rapier. Stand and deliver, for you are a bold deceiver. I said, ooh-ram-a-doo-ram-a-da. Wait for the daddy-o, wait for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
Hey friends, welcome to Sailing Liberty.
We're really glad you're back. First things first, let's find out what's going on with the STARRATT JENKS. Call Robert, the owner, right now.
Hello?
Hey, Robert.
Yes, sir.
Hey, sorry to bother you. It's Ted calling. I just got your text. Is everything's going all right with the boat then?
So far, so good. I just had to move it yesterday.
Great.
Awesome.
To deeper water, because it had to be floating. It could not be sitting on shore during low tide.
Right. Okay. So now you're in the channel. You don't think the leak is too serious, whatever it is?
So when I just went out there when I moved it, she only had like an inch of water in the boat.
Wow.
Wow. Great.
That's a great news.
And that was after like a week of me not going out there.
And it
Wow.
rained a lot too, right?
And it rained a lot.
So you find a person and he's interested to get the boat up to snuff?
Yeah, so he says he's been looking for a blue water vessel for about 2 years now, and he couldn't find one that him and his wife were okay with selling across the Atlantic.
Wow.
Yeah. You saw the numbers, right? Yeah.
All the numbers, and he says that's exactly what I need. He says I got 40 grand put back to put into this vessel.
That's
Wow.
a great budget. Wow, Robert, you have a happy ending to this story.
How many emails you got?
70.
What?
All right. I'm so glad. That means you had options. Wonderful.
And the couple who are buying the boat want to cross the Atlantic with the boat. This is great news.
So, Robert, right now we're in front of the camera, and if you want to give a shout out to the people that have responded and say something to everybody out there.
Yes, thank you very much for all the response and all the comments. It was great. And I appreciate everybody that was interested in the vessel. And a big shout out to Greg. That's the man that's going to come and put the money in it that it deserves.
Awesome, Greg. Awesome, Greg. That's going to be a beautiful trip across the Atlantic in a beautiful STARRATT JENKS 45. Man, Robert, got to tell you, you did it, man. You pulled off a miracle. You got knocked down, but you got up again, and you got your boat back up again, too, man. Great job.
And you got 70 emails.
Yeah.
Yes, a lot of emails.
Now, we're going to leave should we leave the email up for now in case you want to make sure it's a done deal?
Yes, sir. As soon as he signs that paperwork, we'll take the email down.
After what happened with the thefts and stuff, you got knocked backwards a little bit on that, but this guy, if he comes through, great. And otherwise, if anybody wants to just drop an email along to Robert to let him know that they should be put on the list to be contacted if anything goes wrong with this deal, that's what we'll expect people to feel free to contact you that way.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Wow, man. I'm so glad to hear it. What a great turn of events. And they're going to sail it across the Atlantic. All right, Robert, hey, give us a call or whatever if you need a hand down at the boat, and we'll come down and pitch right in.
Yeah, we would love to meet
The new owner, yeah.
the new owner if it's possible too.
Awesome.
Yes.
Wow.
Great. Well done, sir.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Yeah, I couldn't have done it without your guys' help, so you guys are lifesavers.
Well, that's how we roll down here at Dockside. Everybody's a team, We're a breed unto our own, down here.
Yes, sir.
And you're one of us,
sir.
baby. Thank you so much. Hey, we'll see you when you come down. Give us a ring or something and let us know when you're going to be around.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Thank you, Robert. Wow. That's it. There's your happy ending. Right now, he's got a guy penciled in to buy the boat and sail her across the Atlantic. He's got a $40,000 in his budget to get her straight and get her home and get her across the sea. So, man, I was not expecting that. This owner here, Robert, he got really put in a bad corner there with the, you know, the boat getting sunk and robbed and all that. So it took it out of his budget to bring her back from that.
Yeah.
But, you know, somebody, and we found a guy, I guess. So, you know, today we're gonna also work on our boat. We are putting in more solar panels. We thought we were maxed out on solar, but apparently that just wasn't to be.
Yes, and our super cool marina owner, Eddie Osterley, he brought us a laser sailing dinghy, and dinghy sailing is where I started. My dad took me out on a lodge, which is a copy of the laser, and I want to conquer dinghy sailing because you have to be agile and everything happens like so fast and you're single-handed and you can't rely on anyone else. So it's gonna be interesting to be master of the dinghy sailing.
Yeah, so let's do it. Come on, make it happen.
There's everything on the boat. The sail is ripped. It's gonna come off with the bleach. You can lift this rudder up. This boat is amazing. This is the sail what was meant for the Sweet Helen, and now it's gonna have its first sail on this beautiful laser. It has also the sleeve luff.
Beautiful.
She wants to sail already.
Let's go sailing. Eddie! Oh, here you go. Looking good, Eddie! Watch and learn, Helen. Kick ass. I'd like to see you bring that about.
Wow! There's a sailboat distressed, anchoring in the middle of the channel. I can hear the alarm.
Ahoy! Ahoy!
And Dad is
How are ya?
going to see if he needs something or can we help somehow. Something with the fuel probably, or something, you know, happened to the engine.
All right, man, give a holler if you need anything. Hey, we can always tell you too if you need it. Just say the word.
Hey, what happened?
All right, so he blew a line. I think it's an engine coolant line. And he's got plenty of hose there, and he thinks he can cut off the end and reattach it, no problem. So he's having a beer and letting the thing cool off.
Okay, that's good, thanks.
He's heading out for a 3-week cruise to go up north and check out some of the islands.
He didn't make very far.
No, well, good thing it wasn't in the difficult part of the channel where the rocks are.
Yeah.
Here I come, Helen. That's it, you're good. Now go right across his bow. That's it, you're doing it. And you're heading up now. See, all you did was head up. See? You can fall off now and start sailing again. Nice, beautiful. Wow, you got it working.
Have a nice voyage.
True mariner, on board. Wow, that's good. Oh, good. You got it on the mid-boom. That was good. Nice. Smile.
New solar goes into the doing list.
Wow, so this is it. This is the Bouge RV Yuma 200, and they come with grommets. And that's what is really making it possible for us to squeeze a few more on our boat. So there's no crystalline structure in here, so you don't have to worry about any cracking. This is all plastic and metal. This is a very thin film of metal inside of here. The composition of the metal creates electricity which flows through this wire. And there's a diode for each one of these cells. Any partial shading, it's not a problem. Put that ice pick right on your Sharpie mark and punch a hole. And if you have a soldering iron, go ahead and make a hole with that, because that stabilizes the edges of this umbrella and prevents fraying. Now you stick your mandrel and the little top hat side of the solid brass grommet right underneath and poke it up through the hole. Then you bring in your ring and your striking tool. Yeah, that's right. Strike it. Nice, Helen. Flatten out, and if it looks good, it is good. Put on your nut and your bolt and move on to the next one. Make sure your fabric's flat in between so that you don't get any bunching.
Stop, stop, stop.
Cut the drone, cut the drone. Getting the paddleboard.
You see it?
Yeah.
Slow it down, slow it down.
Okay. The camera was only underneath the water.
Maybe we can save it.
We've never flown the drone anywhere except over water. Thank God the branch caught it and it was just touching the water. The camera was in the water, but all the lights were still on. I'm gonna put it on a fan right now and see if we can dry it out. This drone might just have a second chance.
Good morning. Tere hommikust. Dad made us a nice cup of coffee. Thank you, Dad. And we are starting our day and finishing up this solar panel project to start another project.
Let's see what they have here. I think this is good right here. $50.
We are out in local hardware store and we are picking out the metal for the solar charge controllers.
Yeah, we're gonna mount them on the inside of the louvered door.
And we decided to go on our solar panel grommets with the locking nut because they wiggle and we don't want them to loosen themselves up. I'm gonna use carpenter square. This is Dead Stats and this excellent tool because you can draw a straight line and you don't have to be afraid it's crooked.
I saw the sold ride listed for sale, 10 years old and it looked like hell. All my friends said don't, I replied oh Lord, it's an F-150 long bed Ford. It stores my tools, can haul a load, but it drinks up gas and now I'm broke. Well, I jacked it up, put on lifted off-road tires with B-locks on. Dude, it's got a little attitude, ain't it grand?
Wow, they came out perfect. These solar charge controllers have a cast aluminum housing. It's cast in one piece, including the heat sink on the back. So I'm mounting them on these aluminum plates. They're going to receive air from the back through this louvered door. I think it's going to be a really sweet setup. So I'm going to be really careful with my alignments and just make sure that everything's going to line up when I start putting bolts through it, because there's not a lot of forgiveness when it comes to working with metal. So I've really been careful and I triple checked everything. And now finally, I'm going to mark these. I have a little bit of vertical play because these are slotted, but left and right, not so much. And now it's time for a little bit of drilling. And after the drilled, there's no turning back, but there's always a rat tail file if necessary. There we go. So now I'm center punched. I'm going to go ahead and my drill bit's going to stay right where I put it, right in the dimple. Perfect. 2 perfect ones in a row. Don't mind if I do. Never pass up on an opportunity to dry fit, especially with metalwork, because you want to make sure it's fitting every step of the way, and then you can move on to your next set of holes. And we really need this thing to be basically a lifetime installation. As good as the boat that it's bolted to.
I have wrench. Is it good?
I'm ready for the wrench. You want to go down and hold it on the wrench?
Okay. I'm holding. Teamwork.
Team friendship.
Team friendship. Woohoo! Sailors rock. Ooh.
Oh, that's butter.
Now we're gonna finish the job with the right kind of nuts.
Now take a look at that. Okay, right there.
Is that good?
It looks perfect, actually. 15 more. I'm gonna go and get back to work on the brackets.
14 more to go, and I don't know how I'm gonna get to those middle ones. I guess the time will tell.
Rock solid. Boom. That sucker's on there. Go put her back in the closet door and start hooking up some wires. That is a setup, man of day. This is the din rail for the breakers. They're actually really used as cutoffs. So you can cut off the solar panels, putting them on standoffs. Let the wiring run behind them. Saves a lot of space and gets a lot of good airflow in the cabinet.
Thank you, Frank, for sending us the breaker from Amazon wishlist. Our boat is made of so many components and everything counts. Matter of fact, Dad is stripping the wire and then he's putting special crimps on. What are these wires for?
These feed the power from the breaker to the solar charge controller. These are ferrules. You crimp them on and it really keeps your wires neat and tidy. Get a really strong grip when you clamp them down. I always try to stay positive, especially when I'm working in the electrical cabinet, because it's pretty crowded back in here. But sometimes you gotta be negative too, so. I'm gonna lead these right back to the breakers we have here. At first it seems like you can remember every single wire in the cabinet, but after a while they'll start to look the same. So you know what, it helps to have it marked, and it really does.
Wow! After so much hard work and double checking all the connections, this is our final connection. We are connected.
Helen just made the final connection on deck, and now is the moment of truth. Time to flip the disconnect breaker. And I got my app ready, and we're gonna see what happens. Here we go. That's good. There shouldn't be like fireworks and all kinds of excitement. Solar input is 29.2 volts. Wow, that's pretty darn good. I was out on deck a minute ago and it looked like our sky was a bit of thin cloud cover. So that's going to affect the total amperage. But what I like seeing is that the volts are still high. I need volts like that for charging. Our charge is for a 24 volt system. And I was a little concerned that we were on the edge of having a voltage in this configuration, but it's looking pretty good.
Since our voltage is adequate, we're gonna put our solar panels parallel.
Let's find out what these Bouge RV solar charge controllers can do. This is our system voltage. We have a 24 volt system. Input voltage is now 29.4. As you see, the panels are not flat or anything. They're just draped along with our sunshade, which is amazing. It's the only way we could actually get these panels on the boat.
And our battery is showing the same here on the app, 27.6 and 27.6 on the device, on the MPPT. We're at 100% charge right now. I know how to fix that. Let's switch on the inverter, switch over to battery power, and turn on the air conditioning. And then we're going to see what's going to happen next. Come on with me. All right, we're going to come off of shore power and we're going to go over to generator / battery / inverter. Sounds normal. I feel cool air. I feel a lot of cool air.
Is it okay?
Bouge RV MPPTs are totally cool. I actually feel like I could feel a little airflow coming up through our graded doors, so it's really a beautiful setup. And right now, it looks like we're good for how much longer? Still at 2 hours. So we're keeping up. We're keeping up with our air conditioning, with our solar power. That's the holy grail right there, you know? More is more when it comes to solar. Any way you can get it, add it in, and you win. That's a victory lap right there, baby.
Woohoo!
This is the victory lap show. What do you think, Helen?
Yeah, love it. New solar done. Thanks, Bouge RV. I'm sorry, guys, but battery return goes to doing, and we are waiting for the return battery. Every year, I'm keeping a tradition alive, cooking the world's best potato salad on my birthday. Estonian potato salad, that is. The first step is getting all the carrots and potatoes to boil, ham, peas, just use your canned peas, the dill, pickles. Friends, I gonna leave it to it, and I guess I got pretty far. Potatoes have to sit a little bit in the cold more to have a little bit firmer texture. There's a lot of chopping, I gotta tell ya. Cheers. Good morning. I was last night so tired and I finally fell asleep at 4 a.m. I don't know why I decided to do that, the world's most delicious potato salad until 4 a.m. but I did it and I didn't even finish. Now let's get chopping. Everything gonna be like little tiny cubes. I already put the mustard in. So it's mustard, sour cream, salt and pepper inside the sour cream. So it's gonna mix nicely. I'm getting some mayo. Let me give a taste. Tastes like home. Voila! Bon appetit! Head iso! Jatko leipää. Friends, we are having a little picnic on the top side and I'm gonna show you my ultimate favorite cocktail. And it's very popular in Europe. It's called Aperol Spritz. Next up, Aperol. Gonna cut up a beautiful orange. Slice of orange. Aperol is a little bit bitter, so it's acquired taste. Woo! Top it off with Prosecco. Next step is sparkling water. I don't put much of the sparkling water. Very little. I top it up.
What's the purpose of the water?
No one knows.
Don't mind if I do. Here's to you on your birthday, my love. My
you.
precious little girl. It's her birthday. She's a little angel. Thank you, sweetie.
I hope they taste good. Estonians often have a heavy pour.
Oh. We'll somehow get by.
Wow.
You know what they also have?
A perfect summertime.
You have a tiny piece of dill right here. I can't imagine when we would find dill in the tropics, but we did somehow. Here's to you, my darling. God bless you and keep you, and may He put you to good work in the many years to come.
What? So good. Wow.
American and German potato salad, it's a whole different dish. This is a special dish.
It's more like ham salad.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is how it works shipboard. The lady makes the dinner, even on her birthday. Arr. Thanks for watching
See you next time.
on Sailing Liberty. Thanks for watching. If you like, comment. And please subscribe. We're a new channel. Every subscription counts. Thank you so much. And we look forward to seeing you on the next show. Sailing Liberty.
Arr, bly, arr. Charge, you scallywags.
Aye, Captain.
Like any great adventure, it begins with a girl and a sword. Before you know it, the tail twists into a t-shirt.
Hey, click in the link below in description box and get one of our shirts.
Buy now and join the adventure.